guide your pitching staff to a World Series championship?
It's like breaking up.
Go ahead, Alanna.
Well, you got me now?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Thank you. Sorry about that. What would it mean for you to be able to manage your pitching staff, guide your pitching staff to a World Series championship?
Oh, I mean, as a catcher, that's what you dream of. You want to lead those guys. Put down the right fingers, and win ball games with them. We put in a lot of work this year with the pitchers, with the coaches, with Barnesy, and kind of lead it and guide everyone there. Be awesome.
Walker Buehler had mentioned just the relationship between pitcher catcher, Barnes laying down the right finger, you laying down the right fingers when you guys work with one another. How much more important does a pitcher catcher relationship become in a series that arguably is going to be the most emotionally charged, tense series?
Yeah, I mean that's the number one most important thing. The pitcher having trust in myself or Barnesy, that they've seen me put in the work. We know the scouting reports. We know what they're doing well, what they don't do well. Trusting us and having full conviction in what they're about to throw. I mean that's priority number one, and then also just the physical things like blocking a ball in the dirt with a man on third. It's just those little things that mean so much to winning a ball game.
What makes Tampa Bay so dangerous offensively?
Yeah, they're playing well. They're a lot of good hitters. I haven't seen too many of their games, but you see highlights and you see different guys. It's different guys each night for them that are producing runs, and we're gonna figure out how to get them out and from there.
Thank you.
Next question is from Rowan Kavner. Go ahead.
Hey, Will, how quickly does your mind go from celebrating last night to, okay, I have to prepare for a team that I, don't know well and haven't seen a whole lot of?
Yeah, it goes pretty quickly. Just this one off day in between. So we celebrated last night, but at the same time, you're still already talking about how we're going to attack these guys, what we're going to do, what we didn't do well this series. We were already as a team conversing about just some different things we need to do a little better, and how we're going to go about it this series.
Next question is from Dave Vassay. Go ahead.
Hey, Will, can you just describe what Julio has meant to you guys this entire postseason, and what have you seen from him? What's been the big difference maker for the command that he's had for his pitches compared to at times during the regular season he fought that?
Yeah, he's been huge for us this season. What he's done. He's going right at guys. He's getting ahead. He's, like you just said, his command's there with his heater. He's going in, out, up, down with it. Then his changeup and breaking ball have been really good, and he's leaned on it when he needs to, and leaned on the fastball when he needs to.
Can you describe the emotion that you had being the catcher for the last out of that Game 7, and you and Julio celebrating on the mound there?
Oh, that was awesome. You see the ball go up, and you're just waiting until Belly, is camped under it to catch it, and it was awesome. Give him a big hug right there, and we're going to the World Series. It was special.
Thank you.
Hey, Will, can you hear me? Okay. You've had an interesting vantage point on, deep fly balls in this series at this ballpark. When they go out toward right field, are you immediately at this point just assuming Mookie's going to find a way to come up with it? Were either of those catches more surprising than the other? I mean, what are you kind of thinking when those deep drives are happening?
Yeah, I mean, you're hoping one of those guys out there makes a play. Mookie's done that all season for us. Belly's done it all season for us. Even AJ out and left is, they make huge catches, and that's what saved the ball game last night, was his catch.
Thanks, Will. Oh, I have one more. Go ahead, JP. Go ahead, JP.
Hey, Will, I know you've touched on this a couple times, but could you just take it back a couple of years ago when you were traveling with the team, not playing, and just what you experienced from that perspective and how much that's benefited you in the last couple seasons?
Yeah, it made my transition better, from getting called up last year. Made it a little smoother, a little more comfortable for myself. But yeah, I mean, just being around a big league clubhouse and seeing guys prepare for a postseason, it only helps you when it's my turn this year, last year. So yeah, that was big.
And to the extent that it just helped you acclimate to a big league clubhouse at all, was it different than spring training? Was there something that you gained?
I mean, it was kind of the same thing as spring training, I guess, in a way. You're around those guys, but at the same time, during the regular season when I was there, it was, it's less players. There's more time in the clubhouse to hang out, to talk, to learn stuff. That's when you see the older veterans, how they prepare for a game. That's kind of what I took away from it.
Thank you.